of Dallas, Texas is our setting tonight, as seen from above. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, the Mavericks.
It might indeed, David. Well said. Thank you for that report. Here's the starting group for Houston. They've got Fultz. Vucevic is out there with Adams. Then it's Harden, and it's Richardson. And at the small forward position. And for the Mavericks, Doncic out there with Wall. And there's Bryant. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward. Greg, at the beginning of every season, we'd love to see players that have worked on something during the offseason that they now have added to their game in the new season.
No doubt about it, Kevin. You know, the work doesn't end when the season ends. If you're trying to improve your skill set, or if you're trying to just put on muscle, that kind of stuff needs to be done during the break. You need to have an assessment in the right after the season. Hey, where can I get better? And then you spend the offseason on that challenge.
Season never really ends. Harden inside the three-point line. It doesn't go for him. And it's Dallas the other way. Doncic passes to Bryant. And finish off by Bryant.
Boy, like seeing these passes. Doncic has a keen sense for when one of his guys is open, and he gets it to him on time, on target.
Doncic against Fultz. Knocks it loose. All with the steal. Doncic feeling it out. Wall finds Drummond. Outside Bryant. Dallas moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Doncic. Bryant's shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Fultz dishes to Vucevic.
And Clark, you can see Nikola Vucevic following the trend of many other centers in our league. He's incorporating that three-point shot into his arsenal.
Well, how about these numbers, Greg? I mean, Vucevic was taking over 4 threes a game. That's like a perimeter player on some teams. I mean, he shoots a respectable clip from that range, but I think it's part of just trying to keep other centers honest as to why he shoots that many.
Knocked away and stolen by Richardson. Fultz kicks to Harden. Back to Fultz. Houston needs to get a shot from deep. Harden. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
Now, you got to remember that Harden has a quick trigger, staple gun quick. This guy is looking to score as soon as the ball touches his hands.
Here's Doncic. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Richardson. Rockets on offense. It's up a 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. The Mavericks have gone 1-3 from the field to start this one so far. Finney-Smith kicks to Wall. Outside Bryant. The 3 for Doncic. He can't get it to go. And the Rockets take it the other way.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Yeah, and very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league.
And a nice shot by Bryant.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Fultz finds Adams. Fultz with the ball. Richardson outside.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And it's Doncic missing. Pass to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Yeah, Josh Richardson is just not a scorer and defender, folks. He can pass it, too.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. No good with the wing jumper.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Fultz the pass to Adams. They get a hand on it. Pass break Dallas. Here's Finney-Smith, and he finishes the break with a layup.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Pass to Fultz. And here's Vucevic. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. Third is Andre Drummond, and of course James Harden.
And with all the steals these two came away with, they probably put a thought in the back of every opponent's head, and it wasn't a very good thought. It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Fultz. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That way, so far the story on Luka Doncic. He's coming off an excellent season. Third in assists, sixth in scoring, and he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
And as you mentioned, top 3 in assists last year. He did a great job of setting the pace, finding the open man, making the simple delivery.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Second free throw, no good. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
The Rockets shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And Greg, Josh Richardson's a terrific ball handler out on the wing who can create for others.
Richardson gets a lot of assists per game at that wing position, not just looking to finish plays, but also to create for others. Very well-rounded threat on the offensive end, and that gives this team another dimension in terms of playmaking.
And the pass to Wall. And it falls over the rim and in.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Passes it to Fultz. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Beyond the arc. And that's good. Luka Doncic for 3.
You know, he's a capable shooter from outside, guys, and for Doncic, I think it's a matter of just shooting with confidence all the time.
Fultz against Wall. A wide open look here for Vucevic. Here's Adams. And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
The 3 for Doncic. Offensive rebound. Drummond. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebound.
Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lessons. But you're right. Got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding.
Dallas making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. And a switch here also for Houston. Burks, he's checked in for James Harden. Rockets trail by 3. Rivers kicks to Bridges. Chris with it. Pass to Bridges. The 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Doncic from the arc. Hands it from downtown. Doncic has got 6 points.
Boy, you know, the moment Luka gets loose now, his shot is off. Great quick release for the big guy.
Rivers passes to Hernan Gomez. Doncic against Bridges. Six to shoot. Drummond trying to get himself free. They get it back. Hernan Gomez kicks to Burks. Pass to Bridges. A 3 ball. Kept alive by Houston. Back to Burks. They shoot again. No good off the back of the rim.
All he needed right there was simply to set himself up and then relax and shoot the ball. He threw himself off balance for no reason.
Over to the left wing. Another miss by Houston. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Doncic outside. Back to Wall. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but true contact. He'll head to the line.
It's hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player, a guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
You know, one of the things I like about Walker is he really takes on the defense, plays downhill. When he's driving inside, he is committed to scoring over the defense.
Now Rivers. He kicks to Burks. Fires the 3. They get it back. Mavericks leading by 8. The pass to McRae. Wall, that's good. Wall's got 8 points.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Passes to Burks. Launches it. That shot is off. And the Mavericks going the other way now. And it's Wall in the corner. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 13. Back to Bridges. Got a piece of it. And again, unable to change momentum here.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Here's Rivers. 1:39 left to play in the first quarter. Lays it up off the glass. Rivers has got his second basket of the night.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Here's Curry. No good that time. And Houston the other way now.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Bridges, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Man, in a positionless league, Clark, those classic tweeners like Miles Bridges, who used to have trouble finding a role are now pivotal to a team's success.
Yeah, you know, he's a real high-character kid when you look at Bridges, so you knew he was going to have a chance to max out his potential. A great athlete. He can play multiple positions. You can use him in a lot of different lineups. Still working on his three-point shot, but I'm sure he'll get better at that. And he's also trying to become a better passer, but he's the kind of guy that you want on your team because he gives you a lot of versatility and value.
The competitive firewall plays with is admirable. Fantastic at just figuring out ways to attract contact.
And so John Wall nails both of them. It's trailed by 11. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Bridges against Wall. And he can't jam it through.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Bridges passes to Chris, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Young, rangy big man. Chris possesses a nice skill set, and I think the potential to be a terrific player in our league.
Both good from the line that time. 16 seconds left to play here in the first. Wall looking it over. From deep three-point range, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. John Wall getting it done for the Dallas Mavericks. He put together quite a quarter. 13. Naturally a ball-dominant player. James Harden talked.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal, of course.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big game.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
They've got Curry. Jackson is out there with McRae. And it's Wall, and it's Marjanovic in at the 5 down low. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. A nice shot by Wall. Wall's got 4 points this quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Rivers bounce pass. Pass to Burks. No mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Wall, that's
timeout. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
The second time was the charm for Seth Curry. Last season, he returned to Dallas after they let him go to Portland for a year.
Greg, sometimes we've seen it on the court, sometimes we see it in life. I mean, you don't miss something until you don't have it. And Seth is more than just a shooter. He's a great shooter, but he's also a very reliable ball handler. He's unselfish. He doesn't take anything for granted. He plays hungry. And Dallas realized the mistake they'd made and went about correcting it.
All with it, now defended by Adams. Wall, no luck. And Vucevic has got the ball here for Houston. 9-point game. And the shot goes in from Fultz.
Fultz is an absolute blur in transition. Excellent at running the floor and getting to his spot.
Ball against Fultz. And Wall kicks to Curry. Tried to come right right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. He gets trailed by 6. Harden inside the three-point line, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Harden's got 8.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
Here's Wall. Whistle blows, but it is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. 3-1. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Drummond's checked in for Marjanovic, and Doncic is subbed in for Curry. For Dallas, they have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
For Houston, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Fultz dishes to Richardson. Kicks to Vucevic. And some nice passing there by Houston. 6 on the shot clock. Fultz with the ball. Picked up by Bryant. From deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Fultz. They get it again, and it's Adams on the follow.
I have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Fultz against Wall. Right side, Bryant. Second shot opportunity, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Richardson. You know, winning that championship as you did, great for UNLV. Many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. Championship night, I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face. Yeah.
Ouch.
You know, at this point of his career, Richardson knows his role, understands it, embraces it. He's a 3-and-D guy who gives you great effort at both ends of the court.
Passes to Doncic. Teardrop shot. The baseline J. Connects. The jumper drops. Wall's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Here's Vucevic. A shot missing. Dallas leading by 7. Woke loose. And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it. A shot by Harden, wide open. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 3 assists tonight.
You know, the confidence Harden has in his three-point shot, especially that step back that he shoots, is just mind-boggling. He loves letting it fly from deep.
Here's Finney-Smith. Clock at 6. And here's Doncic from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Doncic has got his 3rd basket of the night. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it. Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively. But quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And, you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth
physical basketball, guys.
And here is Drummond. Outside, Wall. Doncic trying to get open. And it's Wall. That time the assist by Drummond. Wall's got 27.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Harden inside the three-point line. Houston with a new 14. Here's Vucevic. It's rebounded by Dallas. Drummond's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Doncic. And Vucevic pulls it down. Rockets trail by 6. Down low. Here's Adams. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Ball passes to Doncic.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be? But so far, that's not been the case.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Finney-Smith. Richardson cover. Offensive rebound. Here's Drummond. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And, you know, Drummond has no problem playing through contact. He excels at using that strong body of his to fight through contact and finish.
Timeout called the Rockets.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
McRae's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Harden outside. Pass to Vucevic. To the inside. Fultz. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Fultz has got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
And Bryant gets it to go.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Fultz, the pass to Richardson. Back to Fultz. Harden outside. To the paint. Here's Adams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It seems like every team, Greg, needs that one enforcer, that one guy who's going to get under opponent's skin.
Well, in one poll of coaches and players, Adams was voted the second dirtiest player in the league. One guy said he's real physical, but maybe he crosses the line. Throws the sneaky elbow here and there, commits extra hard fouls, yet Adams usually escapes foul trouble.
A precision pass with Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Rivers against Bryant. Stolen. Fast break, Dallas. Curry leading the charge.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Rivers looking over the floor. Inside. Here's Adams. Some solid defense from Bryant. Mavericks leading by 11. Feeds it to Curry. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
3 straight baskets in transition now. They'll want to end that trend in a hurry.
And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. Curry with the steal. Dishes to Jackson. Off target with his 3. Rockets trailed by 13. Now here's Burks. It's rebounded by Doncic. Back to Curry. 3-pointer. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
And they get it. And there's the nice layup by Adams. Adams has got 9.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Here's Here's Curry, and Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Mavericks leading by 14. And again, Dallas running up the court in transition. Houston's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Bridges with it. The pass to Adams. Now the dish to Burks. And the basket is good. Burks has got his second bucket of the night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Burks against Doncic. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. He's got 11.
Well, it's so easy to be excited about Doncic. A lot to like in his game, especially when he's sinking tough shots in the face of the defense like this.
Passes it to Adams. Now Rivers. Pass to Burks. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. He's off on that one. And the Mavericks going the other way now.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling. He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Rivers can't get it to go. Mavericks leading by 17. Here's McCray, and Adams sends it back. Here's Rivers. Fires the three. Good on the three-point shot. Rivers has got 7 points.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
You gotta love the John Wall we saw in the first. He had 27 points, 2 steals. And it's just about time.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
He just loved the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So on the floor for Houston, they've got Richardson. Adams is out there with Vucevic. Then it's Harden, and it's Fultz in at the point. And here's Harden for 3. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to Finney-Smith. Wall draws the double. Marjanovic passes to Doncic. And no good that time. Good work defensively by Richardson. To the middle. Harden can't hit. Dallas leading by 11. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And stolen by Richardson. Here's Fultz. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Fultz has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Now the pass to Doncic. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Dallas making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And it's Wall. That's on the assist by Bryant. Wall's got 29 in the game.
And I just love the way Wall kind of knifes through that defense. He is masterful at slashing to the rim.
Richardson attacking.
and every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night. Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Harden's shot is good.
Boy, so crafty a player is James Harden. I mean, when he gets inside, he finds all kinds of ways and manner in which to score.
Doncic against Richardson. Doncic outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Left side, Wall. 3 on the clock. Over Fultz. Wall, no luck.
And this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Richardson, no luck.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And Drummond throws it down.
Yeah, you know, John Wall is so masterful as a floor general. He's a real maestro out there, terrific at finding the open guy on time and on target.
Doncic against Harden. Fultz. And a miss there on the triple.
He's got to know not to take that shot when he's so closely defended.
Count that bucket. Wall's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Fultz, the pass to Vucevic. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Doncic. There's the feed to Wall. Good D by Harden. Nuggets trailed by 13. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The 11-footer, Vucevic, trying to get open. Mavericks with the rebound. Bryant's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Drummond. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
A stiff defense gives Drummond some trouble on that shot, but he stays cool and gets a trip to the line.
Houston making a switch. Hernan Gomez is checked in. Rager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters, but ultimately your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it. And where Finney-Smith really made strides last season, his consistency from range.
And you know, Greg, it was really his defense, the work ethic he brings, the effort level. I mean, that's always been there. I watched this kid play in college, and that's always been part of his package. But as an NBA wing, you've got to be able to knock down shots and help space the floor if you want to find your way into the lineup. And to Finney-Smith's credit, he's done that and has become a valuable part of the rotation.
Mavericks leading by 16. The three for Doncic. Bryant, great positioning on the putback. Bryant's got 10 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Fultz finds Richardson. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Dallas. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Wall. Wall draws the double. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They're going to have a nice little run here.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for Dallas. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Here's Fultz. Another miss by Houston.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wall's got 33 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Timeout called the Rockets. A guy who just continues to earn more minutes. You know, Finney Smith is tough, and Greg, he is effective.
He seems to become a better rebounder every year, more efficient. He'll take charges, commits hard fouls, and I don't think we've seen his ceiling. Finney Smith is a guy you can win with.
Jackson, he's checked in for Dallas. And a switch here also for Houston. Rivers checked in. Harden scanning the floor.
Exceptional strength. Harden is so smart at creating opportunities to get to the free throw line.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far. That free throw, no good. McRae's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Good on the second free throw. And here's Wall. 33 points for him. Curry on the wing. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 4 assists now tonight. Houston's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. There's the pass to Vucevic. Harden against Curry. Three-pointer. He can't get that one, so the Mavericks will take it the other way.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
4 on the shot clock. Another 3 for Dallas.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Harden finds Rivers. High post, Hernan Gomez. Working on Drummond. Hernan Gomez passes to Richardson. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Richardson's got 9.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the roll and knock him down.
All with it, and it's Richardson picking him up. Here's Curry. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. That's tipped. Now here's Jackson. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Wall against Rivers. He feeds it to Vucevic. Here's Harden. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Outside, Wall. Wall draws the double. Here's McRae. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 6 assists in the game. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Harden outside. Back to Rivers. Takes the 3. The offensive rebound. And Vucevic kicks to Richardson. Shot clock at 6. Hernan Gomez against Drummond. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Mavericks making a switch here. Marjanovic is checked in. Houston also making some changes. Chris, he's checked in for Vucevic. Miles Bridges comes in for Richardson. And it's Burks in for James Harden. Drummond passes to Marjanovic. Passes it to Curry. From the wing. Good. He hits the jump shot. Curry He's got 8 here in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Outside Curry. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Can't be too aggressive when guarding Seth Curry because he's good at attacking and drawing fouls.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Rockets shooting terrible so far in the second half, down around 26%. 1:27 left in the third. Burks with it. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
Jackson from long range.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Now Rivers. He's got 7. And Justin Jackson is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Pass to Burks. Shot from 12. That one a little long. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
41 seconds left in the third quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
For 3, Bridges. And Curry pulls it down. Dallas has gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Pass to McCray. Now here's Marjanovic. Adams, some nice D. Now here's Burks. He's tightly guarded. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one drops.
At the line for the Rockets, Alec Burks. At the line for 2.
And Burks hits 2 free throws. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Mavericks ahead. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Robinson is out there with Kyle O'Quinn. Then it's Curry. Then there's Marjanovic. And it's Brunson in at the point. It's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. It's good on the putback. Smailagic has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Rockets.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
J.J. Barea is checked in for Seth Curry.
Well, it's so good to see players like Bridges improving season to season. You can tell he's putting the time and work in.
Down low, O'Quinn, and O'Quinn slams it in.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Burks with it. Robinson picks him up. Burks can't get it to go. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Burks against Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From past the arc, bangs home the trifecta. Robinson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so Wanamaker will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. He dishes it to Burks. From deep. The Rockets with another miss. 3-on-3. Berea with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Burks on the wing. Brunson covering. Burks can't get it to go. And here are the Mavericks now. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Berea, the pass to O'Quinn. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Brunson. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Bridges. And there's the pass to Chris. So here's Burks. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
No doubt for me, the offense looks better in the second half. They've been able to dial down those turnovers, and that's been a huge help.
Gerald Green, he's checked in for the Rockets. Berea looking for an opening. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Green against Robinson. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Brunson. And the basket is good. And he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
On the wing, Green. And he can't bank that one in. Here's Brunson. And the layup falls.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
2 points. That one goes.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Now here's Berea. D right on him. Takes it off the glass. Berea's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Here's Green, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Green doing a nice job recognizing when to force the issue from this area. Good aggression there.
And the Rockets making a change here. Hernan Gomez is checked in. Good on both. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 17-6 run. And here's Berea. And Brunson has it in the corner. Feeds away. Burks pulls it in.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Now that's confidence right there. Passing up an easy 2 on the break and letting it fly from three-point range.
Brunson finds Berea. Back to Brunson. Lets it go with the 3. And Boban Marjanovic picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's Wanamaker. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now, here's Barea. Pass to Brunson. Intercepted. Pass to Burks. Inside. Here's Smilagic. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
And so here is Dallas. Outside for Robinson. 5 on the clock. Here's Brunson. And nothing is falling for him right now. Rockets have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Here's Wanamaker to the inside. Pass to Smilagic. And here's Green outside. Here's Hernan Gomez. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The first free throw is good. Jackson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Barea with the pass to Brunson. He kicks it to O'Quinn. On deep, Barea. That one, no good. And Houston the other way now. Now, Burks. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And the first one at the line is good. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Alec Burks. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And Glenn Robinson, a player that was moved at the deadline last year, showed that he's a solid participant when given the minutes.
Agreed, Greg. I mean, he gives you a little bit of everything at the 3. He's learned to play within himself and really never hurts you in any aspect of the game. Those are the kind of guys you have to find minutes for.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Feeds it to Green. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And, you know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
It's Rivers on the wing. Brunson covering. Rivers passes to Wanamaker. Clock at 6. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And so it's Barea with it. They'll bring it up for Dallas. Here's the floater. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And here's Brunson.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
On the wing, Green buries the long-range jumper.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Rockets have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Knocked loose. Floats one up, and it's finished off inside by Rivers.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
Now here's Berea. Pass to Brunson. Back to Berea. Pass to Robinson. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. Houston making some changes. Five to shoot. Here's Finney-Smith. Off target from three-point range.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
That's platinum level dime dropping right there by Harden. Such a smart passer. Gets us to his teammates on time and on target.
Harden against Doncic. The pass to Drummond. And there's the feed to Wall. The Rockets pull it in. Fultz has got rebound number 5 here tonight. 1:35 left here in the fourth quarter. Passes to Richardson. The three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Mavericks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Wall.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Drummond dishes to Doncic.
Well, that's a rebounding clinic right there. He boxed out and then went up aggressively and strong for it.
Fultz looking around, over the wall. Another miss by Houston. Here's Doncic. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they...
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Keller.